What's up guys, MC Phillies here, and this is my review of the Super Deformed Force Impulse Gundam. This is the Zaft version of the Strike, which was the first Gundam in Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. And this is, I think, it's fairly recent. It's number 280 in the line of BB Senshi kits. I'm not sure actually how many there are, but I don't think it's much more than that. Somewhere in the early 400s maybe. But it's pretty good. It's a nice kit. There are quite a few stickers, so that might turn some of you off, but they're surprisingly good. They're easy to apply. The ones on the mobile suit, you've got the forehead camera, the eyes, the back of the head, the white on the shoulders, but they're simple, and you don't have to do too many folds, but they haven't started peeling off yet. So there are the light blue. All of the light blue on the kit is stickers, but there's not that much. It's just on the shoulders, the front here of the torso, and the front skirts, and that's it. So not that many on the actual mobile suit. It's mostly on the accessories where you get the heavy stickers. As for colored plastic, you get white, red, yellow, this nice blue, and, well, that's it on the actual suit, but there's different colors on the actual accessories. But articulation, the head will only go about that far before bumping into the shoulders. If you move them, it will go 360. The arms will go that far up and that far back, but again, if you move the head, they can go that much before they bump into the side skirt. You sort of have to move stuff around, but you can maneuver it so that you get it 360. The torso will go that far, so not a lot, but you know, it's an SD. The legs will go forward that much, backwards. They will rotate. The feet are on ball joints, so you get some pretty good mobility with those. As for accessories, the first one, I guess I'll show you guys, is the core splendor right here. This guy will attach to the backpack, but you have to swap some pieces. You can just fly around. You get this piece to modify it. So you just take the black part off of this, put it onto here, like that, and you can stick it onto the back of the Impulse, just like in the show. He will not turn into the leg flyer, chest flyer, etc. But you do get the Force pack. I don't know what it's called. The Force. I guess they can't say Striker pack, but whatever. And it is come in this nice black. It's like a gunmetal, and then there's red here. All of the other red on the wings, those are stickers. Pretty big. And you do get 2 beam sabers, which will come out, but you cannot stick any beams in them. You just get a stick. Yeah, I guess you can paint it up, but it won't be clear. He can hold it in his hand, like this, and it will mount onto the back very well. He can stand with it. He's not back heavy. He's pretty head heavy. Yeah. Durr. Something else that you can do, if you pull off the backpack, whoops, hold on. You can, if you put it back into the core splendor mode, you can, with this little connector, this thing serves a lot of purposes. The first one is to connect the core splendor and whatever this thing is called. Sorry if I don't know. You guys can just put it into comments. But it makes this thing so you can fly around and carry it to him. Also, this comes with a base, so you can put it on this pack. There's a little poly cap. You can have that next to him. If you take the core splendor off, you can display that alone. but kind of a waste of a stand, I find. You could do better things with that. You can connect this little connector thing on there, and if you're using the beam saber, you can take the one with the peg and stick it in there, and have him up on top, flying around, carving people in two. So that's pretty cool. So they give you a place to put the beam sabers when they're in use. I find that's a good idea. Let me just put the pack back on real fast. It's sort of awkward to get this black part off of the Course Blender sometimes, but it only really matters since I'm doing a review. But, so you just put that back on, get this guy on there. It comes with a shield, so all of the white and red is stickers. The yellow is a piece though, it's just actual plastic, and there are two connectors on the back. The one on the yellow part will go into the side of his arm, on both sides, so you can put that on there. Boom. I find that makes it a little too long looking though, so they also give you this connector, which will go into his hand. And there you go. It looks a lot more natural. It also comes with the beam rifle, which is one of my favorite beam rifle designs. It's very blocky, but at the same time, it looks good. I like it. So, just pop that out, plug that into his hand, and now he can shoot people. Pew pew. Yeah. This connector also serves another purpose. If you put the front of the Course Blender back onto the back part, the wings, like that, you can attach it and store it when you're not using it. It looks a little weird, but if he's up there like this, then you won't be able to tell. So yeah, that is, oh, sorry, there are some comparisons. Here is sort of the mobile suit was designed off of. This is the Strike Noir. I don't actually have a SD Strike, but you get the general idea. You can see that the V-fins are similar. Yeah. And then, if you guys want to see this, a relatively regular sized 1/144th model. So he's about half the size, maybe a little bit more, 3/5. Yeah. And so that is the Force Impulse Gundam. It's a good kit. I recommend you pick it up if you like SDs. It does come with a stand, which is compatible with all of them. So if you really want to just play one guy in the air, you can. And that's actually why I got this guy. So, yeah. But, well, actually, I'll show you who I'm going to display it on the next review. Looking forward to it. It's a pretty cool Gundam. And I'll see you guys next time.